Right, there we go. Just been staring into space waiting for that to connect. Right, so I'm only joking with this, by the way. I'm not going to leave my towers sideways. I'm trying to figure out a way to have like all four of my towers sit properly in my screen, and I can't figure it out honestly. It wouldn't be so bad that if when I flipped this, it actually stayed the right way up, but it goes sideways. But like, and if I get it so that these fit side by side, it's going to be like what, this size? Trying to get them the right size. That one probably wants to be about there, and then that one shrink. Oop. I want that there. And that one about there, and then move that back across. Yeah, and then we've still got like this weird gap here. Tower addict indeed. I literally cannot fit 4 towers on here properly. Yeah, this tower's gonna end really quickly. Can't afford anything that it's allowed to buy. I would totally buy in health, but I'm not allowed yet because that's not what my AI tower said. Yeah, this is actually the first video for my AI tower because I haven't released the AI tower video even for members. It's gonna make that equal. Should have saved that one. So I'm kind of mid-run on my main tower, so I'm just gonna have to end that there, unfortunately. I think what I will do is I will just have it like that, maybe. Yeah, I'll do it like this for now. It'll be a bit confusing, but good work. Because these two I can just swap between like this, so I can go to that one, to that one. Just as I said, baby AI tower isn't going to last long. So we will end this run early, and then got a couple of things that we want to do. So unfortunately, this isn't finished as of yet. So we're gonna just rush it to finish it, and then next, we're not gonna rush anything else. We're gonna buy some modules. Hopefully, we'll get a good pull. No, oh well. Shatter. Yes. Yep. Change our cards over to our tournament setup and quickly check what the battle conditions are. Yep, we're good. Fast ultimates here, of course, because, you know, people with the perma feckin' infinite runs, which shouldn't be a thing. It annoys me that they have to penalize everyone else just because someone broke the game. So we just need to put Pulsar in our primary and put this in as our assist. We really need to rework on that. And then put this as a primary. We're saving up our reroll shards for now because I'm aiming to get that. How close am I, out of curiosity? I've not actually pulled any more OAs. Okay. I am, before we're going to run, just double check. So what, 23? I'm just going to double check my shard investments to make sure it's giving me the best that I can have. How are you doing today, mashed potato, anyway? And how's your tournament run done as well? Right, so we want to go into modules. We're going to need to know the numbers, so ideally this needs to move. Don't like the fact that it's hard to drag. So tools, shard optimizer, armor. Yeah, okay, fine. Put it to a better place. Armor. The extra is 1612. And it's a Mythic Plus. You can just hit that on that list. 152. And current level is 132. Pretty sure I've got that max now. I don't know. Actually, I'll leave that at 24 because I'm not sure where it's at. And then efficiency is now 23. Calculate. So if I redid it, I could get an extra 1% health. Is it worth the extra 1% health? I don't think so. So I will just leave it as is. It's not worth messing around respecing it. Could rush that, but there's no need. I'll save up. Because I need to be buying these again. Hanging in there, buddy. Waiting on my run to complete to do my tourney. Fair enough. Yeah, I just full on ended my run. Right, so make sure that everything is correct. Yeah, okay, let's do this run and hope that we do well. Before we do, yeah, no, we can't afford the damage reduction. I do need to get this. That would be able to get me 1 level in damage reduction. And it'd also get me a crit factor increase. Do I quickly kill a few bosses outside the ranged tower? But to be fair, that should be spent over here anyway. So yeah, no, I won't bother. I'll save it for now. Right, so. Open. Check some battle conditions. Right, so let's join all 3 of these. This one needs to be over here. This one needs to be on this screen. And this one, yeah, right there. And then we don't forget our 4th tower. I have to enter a name. Oh my god, why did it randomly capitalize? Shadow. I can't spell. Shadow AI. I just clicked on the wrong thing there. Right, let's go. Copper League. In theory, AI tower shouldn't do too bad. It won't do great, but it shouldn't be too bad. To be fair though, it is only 2 days old, this account. There you go. Sorry, it didn't come my mouth at all. Tired. Had a long day. I think I've always had a long day, to be honest. It's life. Yeah, I'm not going to last long, actually. Wave 6, 20 damage. No, go cover my mouth that time. Yeah, there we go. 8 waves. Oh, I'm currently 22nd. Technically, it would put me 5th if pasta was done. I'll check back on that one in a moment. Thank you, Mr. Flipstar. How are you doing today? I'll just grab all of them. Why is it saying I haven't scrolled up enough that way? Right, so good. Well done on getting keys. I can't really say if I'll be getting keys. I don't think I will. Right. Go. $530 waves, nice. I used to be able to get that far. To be fair, I should actually do pretty well today. So, my defense is now 84%, so even higher defense. And as people who were in from the get-go saw, I've got yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I upgraded my second wind mastery. So yes, I have a 4th tower. So this 4th tower is only following AI advice. So at the moment, I'm only allowed to do Defense Absolute and Thorns because that's all that's worth using tier 1. No health, nothing else. It was very interesting. When I release the video, you'll see just how bad AI's advice can be. I mean, to be fair, I should have given it an extra prompt. I accept that. Because I literally just told it, like, what should I do day 1? And it's like, on your first 3 runs, all you should invest in is Defense Absolute and Thorn damage. Of course, you don't have that unlocked in your first 3 runs, but I didn't tell it that. I was just like, yeah, okay, you're telling me that that's what I should invest in. Yeah, so yeah, my 4th tower, AI advice only, which is definitely scary. Thought it'd be an interesting series. Knowledge base comes from Reddit, Wiki, and YouTube videos. Exactly, that's why it's scaring. See, I haven't figured a name for the series. At the moment, it's just literally AI Tower, and I've named it Shadow AI for the tournaments. Does it actually show it on here now? Yeah, just ran the tournament and called it Shadow AI. Gonna see how well it does. Currently only at 2 times game speed. But my AI tower is going to progress very slowly because I'm only going to be running that tower when I'm actually like at my PC / doing videos specifically for it. It literally, I created it 2 days ago. Its lifetime coins. Apparently, its lifetime coins is 25,000. There's more than I thought it was. I think the scariest thing about AI, though, is the fact that the knowledge does come from Reddit and the Wiki, which the Reddit and the Wiki aren't accurate. So it's a scary place to get advice from. Should be fine. So let's have a quick look. How many? Yeah, still needs to buy 30 cards. Oh, coins maxed out. Nice. Super Tower leveled up. Extra Orbs leveled up. Energy Shield leveled up. My first 4 cards were leveling things up. That was amazing. I need to be careful and pay attention to my main tower for when it starts struggling. Oh, I've got the fun bug because... Oh no, at least it does say that they died. 100% thorn damage. For the next boss, I should be able to take that below. Not going into negatives. If its bugs are working anyway. I would love to do as much on my 4th tower as I do on my other towers, but like I have a actual job that I have to do. I can put some attention into it, sure, but not enough. Like, it's going to fall behind the other towers no matter what. On the flip side, though, once this one does catch up to my main tower, I'll be dropping it anyway, so at least it will go back down to 3 towers. And then it'll be much more manageable, and I'll use it more. I mean, YouTube is becoming more viable. I may be able to drop some time at work if YouTube keeps growing at the rate that it is growing, and put more investment into this sort of thing. But YouTube's also unreliable. Like, if I can't make YouTube for content because I'm ill or something, I don't earn money. At least my workplace, if I'm ill, I get paid sick pay. So I literally just don't have the time to be running 4 towers all the time. Fair enough. I mean, I'm tempted, Mr. Mr. Style, but like, so it's only when you're running the stream that the AI works, or is it just an AI like knowledge? I'm interested, but also I feel like because I'm just using Gemini at the moment, I don't know. I'm gonna do more research into AI and that. Like, I don't want to be paying for one just for like silly tower content stuff. I mean, I say it's silly content. It's an interesting experiment. You fed the wiki and the Reddit. The standard answers were pretty bad. Yeah. Don't think you should stop your glass cannon tower or HP tower once you get 1 trillion lifetime coins. You should play them to a point where you can do endgame lab. So the glass cannon is going to continue, full stop. But what I'm saying is, baby EHP is going to stop when I get it to the point where my first video in my main tower series was, because it'll link together. Because my main tower is a basically EHP tower, and it always has been. Really, there's been times when I faltered, but I still stuck to EHP. So it's basically just going to get to a point where it's just me repeating old content almost. So I don't see the point of having 2 EHP towers. So I'll just drop off this one when it gets to the point and just tell people to go watch this series from the beginning. Like, the only difference is obviously this one is free to play, but arguably, if I didn't have the 3 other towers, my baby HP would not be free to play. So I think it's fair enough to say, like, watch into my main tower. Just need to double check. Just need to double check something. And apologies if what I find out is accurate. There's that YouTube. I'm sure I'm subscribed. Mr. Might as well. Oh my god, I am so sorry, Mr. Flipstar. I apparently wasn't subscribed to you. I watched your content and I wasn't even subscribed. That is my bad. Apologies, but I am subscribed now. There's a lot of videos. need to catch up on. That's fine. Right. There you go. You got one more subscriber that you should have already had. Apologies. Hello there. How are you doing, Thor/Imran? And how's your tournament gone? General Kenobi. I don't know why I didn't just say that in the first place, but I mean, I said hello there correctly, but... Hey, Minwolf, how are you doing? How's your tournament gone? Or have you run it? No problem. Great. Thing is, I have to go up to like 33, don't I? Keep placing around 18th to 21st in Platinum League on my main tower. Pretty good. And the main thing is, like, unless you're focusing on upgrading in your tournaments progress is always slow. I didn't notice it before. How did I not notice it before? If you've been saying it before, I am so sorry. It's funny you should say that anyway, because, like, literally, usually, I am on the ball with hello there. I have the GIF saved for posting in any new Discord I go into, typically. Because I'm a nerd. It's 34 that I need to get it to, isn't it? That said, I'm probably going to die before I can get to 34 because that's 102 and I've got 140 on my death fabs. It's a good question. Which one should I go into? I think it's because there's no, like... I have to read hello there in the right way to get the Star Wars reference. Otherwise, I'm just reading it as just non-Star Wars. Am I going to get this or am I going to... Right, there we go. So, down to 3 hits. You saved up 800 stones again on your main tower and unlocked inner landmines. Inner landmines should help out with tournaments. In theory. Right, there we go. I'm doing okay there. Am I actually getting any attack levels? 2. All that money that I'm putting into my health, my skips, and it's only got me 2. This one's got me 6. It's not much better. This one's got me 49. At least that is useful. Yeah, rotation speed is quite an important one to get. You want to be able to be... And then obviously stun. You need to get your stun for your bosses. But, see, that's mainly glass cannon, but it's well, yeah, in a way it's glass cannon, but it's not either. Especially if you're using OA it's amazing for OA to have the stun so that it sits there. That's the thing. It is like really a great combo to have. That's still at 0% after clicking that, so that's fine. Yeah, so like literally having the boss stunned whilst OA tears through it can make a massive difference. So we're gonna get what, 250? $255 before we pop second wind, I'm assuming. We're gonna get 257. Oh, a Death Defied instead. We've got 258, 259. 261, and then Death Defied, second wind, sorry. Now we're up to 30.36 trillion regen per second. Don't know a guy with a 3D printer that isn't a nerd. Have you printed something Star Wars related? I haven't printed anything Star Wars related with my 3D printer as of yet. I'm printing off so much D&D stuff at the moment. Right, so we're going to drop this to 1 times, and we're going to have to pay attention now. Oh, something just happened with my... What the hell? Oh god, something's happened. Right, bear with me whilst I fix this. I get that last little bit, there we go. I've not got quite enough to go game speed twice, am I? So we'll just continue investing in. Need to get thorn damage up to 51 according to this. We go for what we can afford econ wise, and then these two. Why this one's taking so long. And then I need to go back to baby HP, try and fix this. Yeah, sorry. So I'm just sorting some stuff out, and then I'll get back to you in regards to that. I haven't forgot. Don't worry. Just fixing this going weird. So yeah, I don't have 3D printed Star Wars stuff. Yeah, it's annoying when new prints fail. I haven't researched them yet, but did unlock the researchers for recharging second wind, demon mode, and nuke cards. Yeah, sorry you said that. They are expensive to research, but they are worth it. Even if you just get 1 level into it for your events, it's really helpful. If I die whilst grabbing this, but you can probably see it a little bit. But that's moving things out of the way. Printer, my printing stuff, my painting even. Can't even speak. Definitely. Here we go. I have a Tantive 4, I believe it is. Oops, put that there. Buy those. Buy that. Now I've got to put it back in. That's just. I've got a B-wing, X-wings, Y-wings. Then I've got a nice transporter and one as well. I've forgotten the name of this one. There you go. I've got plenty of nerdy statues anyway, but I haven't printed any of them off. I managed to survive all that time as well. You're flirting with the idea of getting one as well. I'm assuming you mean the 3D printer. Get higher rank. I'm going to try to see if I can unlock tier 15. Good luck with trying to unlock tier 15. I think after this run, I might try another tier 19 run, see how I do with my recent upgrades, but may not get any further. It's looking like I'm gonna not get much further than 278 today. How am I doing? Should really pause. 11th? How many people haven't run? Yeah, 3D printer, awesome. I went with a Elegoo Centauri Carbon, and I don't regret it. But yeah, it's noisy, I get that, but for the price, it's a fucking amazing printer. Like, this is the last model I printed off, and like, yes, I did have to glue the axe to fix it, so it's a little bit weird, but it probably is not going to focus properly. But it's insane. Like, for what it is, like, it's a miniature. It's not going to focus on the amount of detail. I do post them on FDM miniatures as well. Like, yeah, it's not like resin quality, but from a tabletop distance, it looks amazing. I ended up doing this tourney about 16 times with gems just to get a Death Defy proc. I ended up 7th with 916 waves. 916 waves is impressive. Yeah, so it's my first 3D printer. I've had it for 3 months? Yeah, just shy of 3 months now. And at first I was a bit like cautious of printing, but now I like whenever I printed, I was only printing one item at a time and things like that. Now, like, I just like mass print, fill up the print bed. Yeah, sure, it might take over a day to print, but I get so many goodies when it's finished printing. Hey Synapse, how you doing? How'd your tournament go? Or has it gone yet? I just figured that I'm not watching the stream live. Sorry for delayed reply. The ships look amazing. That's fine. It doesn't matter if you're caught up or not. Yeah, the ships are impressive. Right, okay, so this tournament is done. It's currently 5th, but it's probably going to drop down. I'm a bit concerned about how amazing key-wise I might be getting looking at that. I'm going to have to look at that a little better in a moment. But I need to sort out to yeah, I'll save that. Tier 4, let's go. We'll do a couple of waves and then I'll hide this one. fact, I'll just go over here to upgrade and then just come back to it every so often. 16th, business as usual for me. Oof. I mean, 16th is not bad, though, to be fair. What's your chances of getting 15th? Do you think you can? Going back to my enhancement strategy, I have been neglecting EHP enhancements. Yeah, I mean, I'm not touching my enhancements right now, but I am... Oh, God, I just realised. Go back. Let's stop whilst I go out, because I almost died there whilst... I have just put second wind back in, so that's really going to help. I've started doing some masteries. Once this ticks over to 20, this will be going to defense percentage again. And then these two will stay econ stuff. But basically I'm going to put 2 into defense stuff. So why did I decide to start a 4th tower? That's a very good question. So I had an extra device just sat there doing nothing. Thanks to my UGphone subscription thing. Subscription. So because I advertised to UGphone, they give me 5 devices for free per month. Like, renew it every month as long as they've been releasing content. That's advertising them. So some of them were just completely sat there. So I have the availability to run extra towers at no cost to myself. So I decided, why not make content that I would be curious to watch to see how it goes. So I just figured, let's do a tower that is solely like taking advice from AI to how to build. Right, I know I'm still paused in my main tower, but I was going to double check as well. Look at those whales. Nonsense King, Crispy actually. Pancake Books. This Imagine. Oh, Pew Pew Pew. I know Pew Pew Pew. Oh, gonna do better than Pew 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 at least, I think. I'm just checking because it's looking like... Oh, this person's gonna take over me, so... 12th. I'm looking at this all surprised because it's still looking like I could finish 12th here. Oh no, okay. 13th, possibly 14th is where I'm going to end. So I'm getting keys somehow. That's unsurprised. Like, I am surprised. I've got a lucky bracket, guaranteed. Like 100%. This is down to bracket. I just need to try and get as close to Fistlek or further away from John anyway. Because what John's potentially going to overtake me. So yeah, let's say 14, 15 is probably where I'm going to end. Looking at everyone else. Just need a little bit of luck. So, thinking about doing a run with Space Displacer. Space Displacer is a solid one, like. Posture's bad again. Thing is, as well, Space Displacer is going to be good for you because you've got the inland mine labs going now. That'll help with Space Displacer as well, in theory. I'm pretty sure that those ones tie in. I'm just going to use that now. It's better to use it before my wall drops than it is to use it after my wall drops, because at least I get that extra like bonus of they've got to strip my wall before I die, sort of thing. Yeah, the grind to Ultimate Weapon Plus is painful. And then when you do unlock your Ultimate Weapon Plus, you've still got to like level it up for it to become useful. I mean, just the unlock of the Ultimate Weapon Plus doesn't do much, really. Well, I broke 300 waves at least. Yeah, it is painful. But once you're there, it is worth it, really. It was definitely worth using. It got me. Oh, that was an extra 3 waves there. So, like, popping before I lost my wall definitely did help. 310 waves. Is that guy still at 2876? Yeah, he's still at 2. But it's not updated. So John may overtake me, and if he does, that's completely understandable. Now, with that said, I am going to try and do a tier 19 run and see how that goes. I'm just thinking, probably best off. Going to be so backwards, but in theory. Right, we remove intro sprint and wave skip. And what can we put in instead? Going to put an enemy balance. I know it sounds weird, but we are. And we have energy net on. Wave accelerator is not on, is it? No. Put fortress in? Or range? I'm half tempted to put range. No, we're just going to go fortress for now. And see how we go. Second wind went straight away, which is always fun. Just thinking. I think it just depends on the fleet spawns. We'll see how we do. Oh, I got up to 90. Right, so I can unlock a card slot and pull a card. Cash it is. Is it worth trying to restart every time until I manage to not pop second wind from the get-go? I'm just thinking because the damage reduction that I'd get, yeah, maybe. I don't know. You need to be a bit lucky, really, to not use your second wind straight away. But my second wind's stronger now. This is what I'm thinking. I might be alright. Why I'm thinking even. I know it's much slower not having my wave skip and everything in, but my theory is I'm doing it to, not that one, get my bonus from Death Wave. As high as I can. I just want to see where I'm placing in, like, tier 19 now with the extra upgrades. Hopefully I'm doing pretty well. I wouldn't say you need a strong chrono field, but it definitely bloody helps. Oh, that's the last of my tournaments done now. Wow. 17th. That's pretty bad, and it'll probably drop more. Tournaments. I think that's the last that I can claim per week from that. In the tournament bracket, I mean, I would have got around 1,075 just to get into 10th place, over 1,400 to get into rank 4. That is ridiculous. I've been taking a pause from developing damage and EHP to focus on econ until I decide what to do. That's understandable. I mean, I've been doing a lot of work on econ as well. I mean, obviously the tournament's not over, and this is a fairly fresh tournament, so things will change. But what? Yeah, I'm already down to 13th. That jumped. And then, yeah, I think there's only 2 other people that haven't ran that will go above me. I was hoping to do a little bit better than John, because he's about similar where I am, but fortunately he has overtook me. And then the other one that overtook makes sense. Tier 20 player. I don't think Pew Pew is going to overtake me. I'd be very surprised, but they're not far behind. So there's 2 more. I think I might manage tier 15. Tier 15. Number 15. 680 waves top 10 for mine. And top 4 is 1,182 right now. Still going to do this times 5. I just didn't want to miss, like, if it skipped a few. I would miss the spawn of the fleet, and I don't want to miss it just in case it's a problematic fleet. Need to quickly check my 3D printer because it just randomly squeaked. Temperatures are fine. Everything seems to be going okay. If we ignore the fact that I saw that the supports failed halfway up the print, but I was like, it should be fine. A little bit tidying up. Because the way that it's building itself, I think it should be okay. Or what it's building and what it was supporting. You're realizing how far away you are according to your plan for GT Plus, then Masteries, then Chrono, so I'm probably just need to start focusing HP again now. It's a difficult one. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and say, yeah, just focus on HP. You can make, like, So you can make glass cannon farming work without Chronofield. Yeah, do you have card masteries? I'm just thinking this. I remember I was thinking of something. This is something that I was worried about though, because this comes in with loads of fasts, but it looks like I'm fine against those fasts. I'd have thought that card masteries could kind of help you farm glass cannon before you have full Chronofield. But see, the problem is with glass cannon farming is it's a very it was to do with free ups and free up blocking, because you can make glass cannon farming working without the Chronofield. Glass cannon, it's so easy to increase your damage to get further, right? So you can do it earlier than having a Chrono Loop, but Chrono Loop helps. So it's your choice, basically. Do you want to have a glass cannon tower, or do you want an EHP tower? Do you want to pew pew things, or do you want things to think they can hurt your tower and just fail because they can't actually scrape it at all? And you can make it work regardless either way you go, trust me. There are ways. Just, I don't know if any good glass cannon YouTuber. Well, I say I don't know any good ones. There are a couple out there, but I don't know about like farming videos and that. In cash, and can only get about 2 levels with my income. That's understandable. Just I was thinking, like, if you get a free ups, you can lock, and then you can lock your range or something, and like you can start doing Devo builds using free up mastery locking. That really helps. My wall has 1 health. So I'd definitely say you just have to decide how you want to go. Don't think about the metas and things. It's just like I really don't know about glass cannon farming enough. I mean, look at my glass cannon. Like at the moment, it's farms tier 9. That's baby, really. And what's concerning is its farming is falling behind. Just because of the way I farm, to be fair. That was a completely wrong one to press on. I wanted this one. So what, we're getting like 36 million on a good farming run. 30, so like between 17 and 30 million, depending on if I'm there to click on things, basically. And this one, oops, we're on tier 4, 31. They're earning the same amount, pretty much, but on one's doing it on tier 4, the other one's doing it on tier 9. Oh, so you don't even have perma and slow. Yeah, I'd say you do need to have Chronofield perma, ideally. So if you haven't done the Chronofield labs yet, definitely get the duration labs done as soon as you can. That cash card has really made a difference on this tower. How much does it give you on the first level? Yeah, I just went into labs. Ah, game speed can go back in. Don't have lab speed, so it says attack. Attack speed should go in, and then defense absolute. I don't see the point of attack speed when I've not got any crowd control right now. But it says to research attack speed, so. So I need 3,000 more to get Ultimate Weapon Plus, then get GT Plus. High enough that I can afford the Masteries, then maybe Chrono after that. So without purchasing, that's years away. Unless you happen to... Did I just die to a fast, legitimately? I think it was legitimately just a fast that I died to. So yeah, it was still not strong enough. But we're making progress. That's fine. We'll go into doing our farming run now. Oh, we're going to break wave 100. There we go. We've hit wave 100 for the first time. I was just thinking, do I need to be Multiverse Nexus farming right now? Oh, mind, this doesn't have... Just I've been farming with G-Comp in anyway, so... fuck it. We'll go back to Multiverse Nexus farming for now. And I'll mess around with that at some other point. And equip this as an assist. And then this as a primary. And then, because of the time, to 14 farm. Just have a quick look. Oh no, that's going to be going up to tier 9. I don't know how much that... I think I need to get a bit lucky and get some drops. Shit. End round. Yes. Home. Pardon my French. Hopefully if I change my cards. I know it's not French, just my brain. Apologies. Yeah, so yeah, I put those on hold. I'm making only like 250 stones a week, so I need 3k more stones just to get Ultimate Weapon Plus, then another bunch to get Golden Tower Plus. I would say it's worth to get your Chrono Field labs done regardless, get them done out of the way, and then maybe choose to invest in getting Permanent Chrono Field before you get your Golden Tower Plus. I know you want to get your Golden Tower Plus, and that makes sense. But if you want to go into farming, maybe it's worth it with Glass Cannon. But it's your choice at the end of the day. I'm making only like 250 cents a week. That's the thing. There's so many things to spend stones on. It is an issue. Hopefully version 28 has another way of earning stones. What would you say is the most important thing if you want to increase stone damage? If you want to increase your thorn damage, the most important thing is increasing your thorns. Oh, I died 101. Okay. Oh yeah, bosses do so much more damage, don't they? More gems and tier 2 unlocked. Nice. Game. At least game speed's going. I don't have lab speed unlocked yet still. No problem. So yeah, it's a tough choice, Synapse, but there is also other ways to get your recon up. It's not necessarily just going into Golden Tower Plus, right? Golden Tower Plus helped, don't get me wrong, but there are other ways. And as for you, Eteus, if you want to get your Thorn damage up, honestly, I butchered your name, sorry. It is literally just a case of increasing your Thorn damage. Like, I feel like I don't understand this question properly. It's literally the only thing to do. Increase your Thorns. Literally. So, Thorns-wise, it can go up to 99%, and that's the max level in here, and it'll just do 99% full stop. If you want to get higher than 99%, you've got a couple of choices. So it literally doesn't increase much more. I mean, the best I've got is 122 right now, right? Technically, I can get a bit further. But once you've got the 99 from there, relics, whenever they come through, which is very rare, they did say in version 28 they're thinking of adding new ways of getting relics. Old relics, anyway, is what they said. So sometimes you'll get a relic come through either here saying plus 1% thorns or 2% thorns, and then it'll be here. It's usually, I'm pretty sure it's usually the purple ones that can give you them. And then after that, the only other way to get thorn damage, I don't have it on this one, I'll go on my main account. My main account definitely has it. You go into getting thorn damage as a substat. They're literally the only ways. So workshop, substat, and relics. And the relics are few and far between. That's the only way to get your thorn damage increased. Stream is online if you want to test it. Please keep in mind it's a work in progress. No problem. I mean, I'm just winding down this stream now anyway. So I'll probably pop over there. I need to go chat to the other half beforehand. So as long as it's still live in like 10-15 minutes or something like that, I'll check it out, see what it's like. So yeah, that's the only way to like do thorn damage. Like, it's just, you keep it going. Awesome. So yeah, that's all my tournaments, unfortunately. I mean, if I do end up getting keys today, that'll be amazing. I am not at the point where I should be getting keys right now. I'm currently sat 13th with 310 waves. As I said, I may, if I'm lucky. It looks like Pew Pew's done, and they got quite close to me, but they didn't quite make it. So yeah, if I'm lucky, I will stay top 15. But 250 stones is nothing to scoff at. Unfortunately, I have 0 stones right now because I've changed my plans and I'm actually investing in doing better. Because my econ's actually much better than I actually anticipated it being. I'm going to keep increasing my econ a bit, and then next event I'm going to do a respec. Interesting about the relic thing for version 28. Did they say anything else they are planning? No, that, I mean, from what I remember seeing them saying, I mean, they didn't guarantee it in version 28, don't get me wrong, but they said they are exploring new way to get old relics. They didn't say what it was. It might be a stones for relics, which would be a horrible thing. But I don't think they really said anything else about version 28 as of yet. I do have a little bit more of information that they said to me privately, but they just said, like, reach out or wait for an update on this, which was basically about the content creator program. And yes, that was my wife popping her head in the background. So yeah, it's basically nothing I can really say about version 28 yet, but they said wait until they make an announcement about content creator when I asked about content creators. So apparently they're planning on something for that. But anyway, that's everything. Thank you for all checking in and talking. Always a pleasure to have you here, and I will speak to you next time. Ciao for now. Yes, you. I'm still here, by the way. So yeah, you can roll it on every module on armor module. It's only armor modules. You can never one-shot elites with thorns. Not yet, anyway.